Hi. So I had a little bit of trouble getting started here. And I just wanted to come live. Let me get my phone off. Boy, I'm really uncoordinated here. Okay. Let's get all the everything turned up. So I just want to come on for a few minutes and show you. I got the second one done, and I've already done the walkthrough for the first one. Okay. Hi, Beth. So I want to go through and show you this, and then I want to show you a few things that you're going, that you'll want to have handy to use. No, this isn't the class. This is just the pre-show. I hope I didn't click on the wrong video. I don't think I did. Let me double check which one we're playing. So this is just, gosh, let me get back here. This is just to go through this album because I had not shown this one. And, well, I'm hoping I'm on the right video because video number 1 is going to start at 5 o'clock. Okay, so this is the Holiday Life. I believe it's called. I cannot remember the names of anything. Okay, well, we'll get to that point. Let's do the walkthrough. Okay, this is the second paper collection because we did run out of the first, and so did Simple Stories. And I just want to go through all of the little tidbits and things so that we don't do it during the tutorial. And so if you're coming on watching and you're watching the recording, if you can catch this before the live video, that way it will help with a lot of the questions. So this is that basically third kit with a different collection. Love it. I didn't think I would like it. It is not in the store. So I will be having, basically, if you need something else from this kit, I'm going to have you message me or Tanya and we will get an invoice. So we do have extra paper. I have some extra embellishments. So it wasn't when I brought into the store, and I just fell in love with it after I'd seen it. And yes, if you still have the olive green cardstock that we used to have at Country Craft Creations, it will be gorgeous. Now I used just the green, but Cindy, you need about 35 to 40 sheets. This is not a small album. And let's do the walkthrough. And I tried to keep somewhat some of the same feel as we did in the Santa one. And we have the cute little cut aparts. We have the different layerings here. Really cute embellishments. I'm loving the new foam stickers. They're just amazing. We'll use almost all of the brads on this paper collection. And then for our cover, and I will be showing the decorating on both. So when we get to that point, it'll be at least a week. When we get to that point, I'll go through this with you. I even took photos. Whoops, we got this little guy bent up. I even took photos of these pieces that I took out of the embellishment pack so that it would be easier for you to find. And then we have this little pop-up. Mine on this one is a little more flat. It's just the way I put it. And that will happen sometimes. It's okay. Then you have room for photos on each side. And our Christmas tree on this one is very similar. And there was originally going to be I was going to do a printout, and but this is so easy. Wait till you see how easy it is to create our Christmas card. Then you'll have your little photo spots. Same design. We're going to be doing the same design, just different paper collection. Well, thank you. And here we have, I loved the little houses in this line. I think that's what got me, was these little houses. Oops. And then you have this cute little pop-up area. And you can add, and I put the little bird. Again, if you watch the original walkthrough, and I loved this black and white. One thing you can do, and I think I'm going to do it, is doing the watercoloring. And then I might also, I have the stickles. I just used it on another project that I used on the Christmas at the Inn. I was thinking of going through that with the stickles and like doing the different color stickles and then make it look like a watercoloring. So you can do things like that on this one. Then we have our photo mats. These will be in the ephemera pack. Same with this. And the pocket here was just a great place because you're going to want these at Christmas time. And that just was, it was the header. I thought, man, that came out good. It just looks like the little house over the hill. And to add those extra photos. Those in there, and we'll have them for Christmas time. And I have a couple of spots I didn't quite get done with the matting because I wanted to get this one shown. So these I still have to mat. I didn't do this one until after we had so many requests, and Simple Stories just didn't have enough of the other paper for me to do more kits. But I'm really glad I went with this one. I really like it. And here we have the pocket using a lot of there was a ton on this collection of the foam. And there you can kind of use the ones from, if you've got kit number 1, you'll be able to use that. Some of those foam stickers, they are interchangeable because I know some of you did get 2 kits. Yes, and that is one thing I want to go through with you is I did try some different things because I know a lot of you, when you bought the kit, you do get a cutting guide. It's already printed out for you. And I will be sending the pictures. It's just I had to make some changes. So I didn't want to send you pictures of change because I knew there was changes. But in your Tanya has emailed the cutting guide, and I did, like I said, I tried to do it in a private group. I tried my recordings do not work. I have to do things live. I don't know why I don't do well with recordings and trying to edit videos, and it's not me. So yes, I'm going to be doing this live. The only thing is you will need to have a notebook handy. I'm not going to be really super detailed or go back over. So I need you guys to really listen. And we did get in these new measurements. I love our new notebook for our 10th anniversary. And then you can pop down what tutorials are in your notebook. I write down every tutorial. I have stacks of these. And so have your notebook, because if you did not purchase the kit, you won't get a copy of the cutting guide. You'll have to follow along. But yes, I'll give the measurements as we're going. And oh, thank you. I just can't do recordings. It's not me. Yes, these notebooks are online, and you do need these notebooks because I'll tell you what. I always tell myself, just grab a notebook. And while we were out of these, I grabbed notebooks. I use them for everything. But you know what? There's just something about using these notebooks. See, that was where I started all the writings for the December Daily 2024. But you know what? I've got to transfer these over because I'll lose this. Yes, Cindy does write everything down. And if I'm looking for a tutorial, I can go back. She's got them for years. So thank you for that, Cindy. But you want to get your new measurement ones because it's got our 10th anniversary. We've got 2 logos, and I put this one on the notebook. But back to here. But this turned out, I'm really happy with the colors. I don't know why I wasn't drawn to this paper before, but I love it. Love the birds. Just love it. Now you still have this open if you want to put your tags. I find I don't. So, and may there be peace in your world, love in your home, and joy in your heart. I really like this. Okay. Now, like I said, this is like kit number 3. Well, hello from England. This is like kit number 3. And we had some variations on the original kit. So you have a little pop-up there. Really cute place, especially when you have my grandkids that all line up. That'll be a good spot for that. Then you can put photos still up here. Well, thank you. And then, of course, the little booklets for photos. And I will go in and finish matting those up. And the foam stickers, love them. They just add so much on the photo mats. And then our back page, which is our little slider. And then, you know how the tape sticks. You just put your photo underneath there. And then it just looks cute sitting there. So that'd probably be like the Christmas tree or door. Oh, yay. Well, let me tell you, the December daily, I like to get it started now. And one reason is I don't know anybody. Who gets it done in the month of December, to be honest with you. So this was last year's. And as you can see, I started all my photos. Okay, for 2023. I started it all. But you're going to end up, and I haven't even gone back. I need to go back and do some more of the videos with you. You will end up not fully getting it done probably till the middle of the year. I have all my pictures printed, but I don't have them in here yet. So I will be working on that. And I usually start mine here on Thanksgiving. And it usually starts with my dogs, my beagles. And the Thanksgiving dinner. So I've got to do some more Thanksgiving. And that's another reason I don't put numbers. Now, this was 2023. So we did this back a year ago. And that is that third tutorial. And thank you. They're little brats. And this one is the original one. Okay. And I did a walkthrough on that. That was the original. So I did follow basically the same layouts. And then when we go back and decorate, we've got, you know, cute little Santa Claus. Now, there's going to be some difference between your kit 1 and 2. Kit number 2, if you remember, does not have your 8x8 pad. So I will be doing, or 6x8, I'll be doing some differences here with you. So I want to pull out, before we get into a couple of things that I'll be using so you can get things ready. And when I'm working on the tutorials, if you've got any of these cases, they're wonderful. Hi, Melanie, because you'll keep everything together. Now, depending on your kit, but all kits should have gotten your bells, a little bit of the burlap, and you will have, in kit number 3, there's a kind of a craft color. You'll have foam dots. You should have foam dots, I believe. You know what? I feel really bad. You want to know why? My kits, actually, I left them in the warehouse. I'm going to have to go get them. So when we go to pattern the paper, but I need to go through, and then you'll have a little baggie of your ribbons and some twine. Okay, kit number 1. Now remember, we had 1, 2, and 3. Kit number 1 does have, and kit number 3 will have your half of a 6x8 paper pad. What happened is I got all the kits ordered, and then I got the phone call that Simple Story says, I'm sorry, we're out. I'm like, okay, we're doing things different this year. We're getting them ordered like in August. Kit number 1 and 2, you do have your Bella Boulevard numbers, but wait till I show you something. You guys are going to probably want these, and so I need to bring them in. I need to grab them. for kit number 3, which was the one I just showed, I did not even know Simple Stories had these this year. These are a chipboard number. So I am getting these in to get on the website. Bella Boulevards are just as lovely, and they go with the Santa. But if you want to get, these are chipboard, where these are just a heavier cardstock. But I use these in the first one and the second one. So I will be getting these in so that if you want them to interchange, you can. Kit number 1 and 2 also will have your ephemera. Kit number 1 has chipboard. So we'll have to be doing, I'll do some variations for you. And then of course you've got your foam stickers. Again, you can kind of interchange a few of these things with the other collection, like the words, but we use them, but you definitely can interchange those. Okay, now when you received kit number 1 or 2, again, Simple Stories ran out of some of the plaids. So we did substitute with the dots. So I'll be, again, showing the differences as we're working, but they both go very nicely with it because they're both from their Christmas collections. And let me put this here, because you did receive a collection kit, and then you received another set of papers, but then you received more. We had so many papers left over due to an error on Simple Stories. They didn't take them back, so we just put them in your kits. So you'll have another stack of papers, and they should be behind your white cardstock. Okay, and but I gave those to you as extras because, you know, you're going to make boo-boos. Of course. Here we are with the Holiday Life, and you have your half of your 12 by 12, and then you have the red, a black, and the ivory. So these 3 colors were in your Holiday Life kit. And your single sheets. There was 2 sheets of single sheets and a sticker sheet. I don't want to hit my camera there. So you'll have those. Again, I do have more single sheets available. So if anybody has a big boo-boo, don't worry. We'll get you taken care of. We'll get you. But we won't get into this pattern paper part. We're going to use a little bit in the beginning, but we won't be really getting into that until a week or 2. And then you've got your pre-cut chipboard. Unless you were one of the first 14 who ordered the Holiday Life. We got so excited. The kits were done. We were getting them out too early. We forgot to put your chipboard in. So it has been shipped separate. I'm really sorry. Oh my gosh, but we caught it. We caught it early. So the rest of the kits have the chipboard, but you may not, but it is on the way. It's either been put in your order that just went out, or it's been put out in the mail today. Hello. And so your chipboard, we're going to use that tonight, and I'll be using tonight the score tape sheets. Now, I'm not pre-cutting mine because I want to cut it with you guys. And I want to cut it with you, especially if you're new. And I don't want to rush through it because we're not in a hurry. Yeah, if you're having any video problem, I'm watching it on my phone. I've got 2 computer screens and different things. So it's very possible you'll have to go out and come back in. Now, this is also showing up on YouTube. So you'll be able to follow me on YouTube. And I love my score tape sheets. So I'll be using those. And then I'll be using my black artisan cardstock. And it's just the 80 pound for this one. Now, I think there was some confusion for my birthday bash that we're doing. I did use 100 pound, But for this, I'm just using 80 pounds. And I did pull out 40 sheets. Just to let you guys know. So let me move that over because we need that tonight. Then I'm using a pack of magnets. I need to put this stuff away so we don't lose it. So we've got the magnets, and then another thing that I'll be using a lot of during this tutorial, if you have cornstarch, this is to take the sticky off the back of our stickers. And we do sell it. This is EK Success, and it is the, oh my gosh, you know, I'll bet I can get Tanya to post a link. It takes the sticky off your stickers. And you know what? It smells so good. It just smells really good. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to be using the tea-dye ink, but we just got in the new Scorched Timber. And you know what? I'm thinking, whoop, this might look pretty good on that Christmas paper. So I made on, well, the Scorched Timber. I think it'll look good on the Vintage Santa paper. It has kind of a greenish tint to it. And I thought, wow, that looks pretty cool. So let's see. It's a little bit dark, but it is green. Well, it's dark when you go like that and smear it all over, right? So I might be using that on the Vintage Santa, but again, you won't need an ink until, thanks, Jen. Jen Dubell posted the link. You won't need that for a bit. And then, of course, your arc glitter glue for your basics. And, oh, there it is. I was talking about the stickles that I'll put on that one page. But this doesn't get used till the end either. So don't feel like you have to go out and even buy anything. You guys will be able to follow along. And then what we're going to do is get started at 5 o'clock in 1 hour. And like I said, I'm not pre-cutting anything. That way, if you are new to my tutorials or you just began or you're just beginning and you're not, you know, you haven't really put together, hi, Victoria, a mini album, I don't want you to feel rushed. So that is why I'm not going to pre-cut anything so that we can do it together. And you can ask questions that way during the live and I can answer them. During a recording, I can't answer them. And I don't like that. I hate not being able to help you when you're working. Okay, is there any questions that you guys might need help with before we get started? Oh, magnets. If you don't have magnets, it's not a problem. You will be able to substitute. So let me show you. I've got one page that is something is, oh, there we go. It's catching on here and it's driving me crazy. If you don't want to use a magnet, here's where I use one. You're just going to use a tie, or actually it probably will stay, to be honest with you. Hi, Stacy. Here though, you kind of need a magnet. The tree and the magnet, I use two, is what holds this together. I don't have, you know what, Dora, I didn't see any of the minis. I've got everything else for the Scorched Timber, but I didn't see minis for this one this time to order. Again, no magnet. I ended up not using one. Yeah, I just like to feel the make. No, I did not use one. That's going to stay down. I didn't use one here. In the beginning, I had used the magnet. So really, it's up to you. If you don't want magnets, it'll stay shut. It's just going to, like it did there, kind of catch. So if you don't have magnets, we're not going to be ready for them tonight anyway. But I do have the large ones on my website. And so that then, if nobody has any questions, oh, there weren't any minis when Tiffany, no, I don't believe there were any, I don't believe there were minis on his new one. So I'll have those ready and then everything here will be ready and we will get started then in 1 hour. Okay, if there is no questions or if you find, hi, Linda, if you end up having a question, don't hesitate to, ask during the video. Again, I will give the measurements in the beginning. So you're going to want to write them down if you didn't purchase the kit. Otherwise, writing out your chipboard, if you want to cut some chipboard to get ready. Your chipboard is 9 by 9. You need 2 9 by 9 pieces of chipboard. And your spine is 3.5 wide by 9. Okay, I will give that again during the tutorial, but it'll be very important. I won't be going back and re-emphasizing the sizes. So just have your notebook ready and we'll get started here soon. So I'll see you guys then at 5 o'clock, well, 5 o'clock my time, and we're going to craft together. See you then. Bye-bye.